Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the Trains and Games podcast with, of course, Jeep Studios and BMI Rail Link. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Brandon has died.
No, I'm just saying
BMI
hello.
Rail Link?
BMI.
Yes. Company.
Yeah. The photo of the week, I guess, because we have to change it every single time, is a picture of some Southern Railway SD40 high hoods somewhere in Virginia, probably southeastern Virginia. Southeastern Virginia. The photo is, of course, by Ron Flannery, so copyright to him. I did not take this. I just slapped the Trains and Games podcast over it and called it a day. So how are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Good.
We're doing just fine. Me and Steven are on the Minecraft server.
Along with a lot of other people.
Yeah, I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow. So yeah, me and Steven had a little meetup a couple weeks ago. So that was fun.
I need to make the compilation.
Yeah, I'll show images of that. And I'm still getting a lot of my the Florida images over onto my computer.
The Florida trip.
Yeah, I literally named the file Florida Trip 2019. So yeah, and now I'm uploading a bunch of FEC stuff, so...
Feck.
Yeah, so I went to Florida for winter break, and it was mostly boring, other than the fact that I saw Steven, and I got to see some of the FEC's stuff.
Yes.
That's where the videos, of course, content and the hitting a searchlight signal with a stick came out of. So yeah, I went to Florida. It was pretty cool. Went to the Central Florida Railroad Museum, met with Steven, went over to his house, recorded content and a whole bunch of other stuff. I got some pretty cool gamer items, which I might as well bring up right now. And then me and Steven, we can go over the entire, this entire trip.
Oh. I mean...
Yeah, you were there. I met up with you.
Yes, me! And I saw your father, who was really cool.
Yeah.
I got to ride in a General Motors thing. It's a Yukon, right?
Yeah, it's a Yukon.
Yes.
You've never ridden anything that's built by GM before.
No, I've ridden in a Chevy twice and a Silverado, but that's it.
Anyways,
That's
here's some photos. Here's some stupid ACL shit. Get rid of that. Tavares and Gulf Rare Depot. You can pause this and read this if you want. Map of the Tavares and Gulf. This is all the Central Florida Railroad Museum. Oh, that's a video. We took several videos that
we did.
I'm gonna edit together in a compilation. Who are these gamers? I don't know who.
It could be anyone. It could be anyone.
Whomst to be this? I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna pull up the stream. I don't even have it up.
There is Steven.
I like how the guy in the background looks like he's also posing for the picture.
No.
Oh, that was some dude of his family. Oh my god, it's me.
Yeah, and then there's me with my SCL hat, because I'm a cultured individual. On the speeder, because every single meetup we have to pose on a speeder or something.
Yes.
Or in the case of our meetup, Michael, it was a Jeep 7 and a speeder.
I don't know what happened to that. Hey, Brandon, do you have that photo lying around somewhere? Because I can't find it on my computer.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, please send that. There's Steven.
Should I send it directly, or should I just dump it here in this?
Just DM. And then here's more videos we took of us just fucking around. Here's the Tavares and Gulf mascot. Fire.
Oh, yes.
This was taken on my phone, so it's not as good as...
It's literally fire.
Yeah, Steven, we want to tell the story behind why the T&G's mascot is literally
because
fire.
Apparently they would burn down everything. Heck, they once burned down the entire city of Tavares, almost causing its unincorporation. So Leesburg temporarily was the county seat for a few months because they had to rebuild a courthouse. And they also burnt down their only caboose in 1958. Well, that one wasn't their fault. It was only because of a forest fire, because they would leave the caboose at Waite Junction while they would go out to Claremont. So I think after the caboose burnt down, that advertisement was made, and I think it was about fire safety, if I recall.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the only one left, so I can open it.
Hey, Brett is in the chat.
Brett.
It's
Brett.
Brett.
Hey, Brett.
So yeah, here's the locomotive that ran on the T&G that they leased out in 1952.
Yeah, one of them.
One of them. And then here's a map to Ferris and Gulf, Claremont Spur, Coe. Pretty cool, pretty gamer, not gonna lie. And then what did we do? We just kind of ran around the museum talking about random stuff. Model of T&G 100, T&G pencils, because why not? Here's a better map of the T&G.
I love how we ran into Phil Cross and we didn't say anything.
Yeah. You said hi.
Yeah, I said hi. Hi, Mr. Cross. Like, oh, hi, Steven. He just walks like... That was the gamer himself, Phil Cross.
That was the T&G expert, and we're like...
Hey guys, look, it's Michael trying to board a very rusted speeder.
Oh, are you sending me images in the DMs?
I've sent you like three or five of them.
This is from our meetup, like several. I need the images. I need the image of us. I need the image of us posing on the GP9. Here's a bunch of random ass T&G images. Feel free to look at them, pause and look at them. More T&G stuff. T&G.
Oh yeah, I have the.
Brett's. I'm asking a question. Do you think you'll be coming to the show?
I won't be, unfortunately.
Passenger cars and flat cars and whatnot. The auto railer. Yes.
Yeah, more in T&G and images. Con
Heck,
ruler.
I think I can send you. I think I can send you the entire damn folder real quick. Hold up.
Nice.
I'm talking about.
So yeah, we have
it's too powerful.
Here's a con ruler. I sent that to Ian saying con ruler. Southern Railway System, Highway Services, containerized freight. By the way, for Christmas, Lionel or MTH, one of those two. I think it was Lionel. They actually did a containerized freight thing, like a flat car, Southern Railway, a while back, and I'm trying to get that for Christmas.
Ooh.
Can I? Not this week, Brett. So here's some more images of the depot outside. I rebuilt this on a Minecraft server. So.
Oh, you did? I want to see some screenshots.
Yeah, eventually. Just kind of have a bunch of random stuff outside.
Signal.
Yeah, Signal.
Now we had a caboose out there. It was a Clintonfield one. It's currently stored inside the public storage of Orange County, and the reason why it was moved because the city forced us to, because we're owned. The whole plot. So the land is technically leased from CSX, but the tracks are owned by FCEN, and the depot was owned by us, but now it's owned by the city. I think it's because we gained independence from the NRHS in like 2001 because we were becoming a slave and they were a bit mean to us, and we got independent, and then we sold the depot itself to the city of Winter Garden, and now they own us, so it's really weird. So we have to abide to them, or else we'll get beaned completely. So yeah, they're gonna put a trash compactor out there. We're gonna either A, sell the caboose, or B, donate it. But most likely, we're going to sell it, just like our RDC and our FEC shop crane we owned at one point.
Oh,
there you go, Michael.
Okay. Southern Railway is in the chat. Brett says what should he put in Shelby for the Christmas special filming? Any requests? I don't really know.
Just put seaboard.
Lots of seaboard. Okay. Here's looking from the T&G, former T&G, now FCEN right of way. That's all. That's just a random ass truck. Oh, here's the guy's massive post-war collection.
Yes.
Okay, so
John.
there was. Yeah, John. There was an older gentleman who just has this, it's supposed to be a shop, but it's just his collection of model trains. And, it's really good. And then,
it's great.
Just look at that. There's Disney stuff. Oh god. It just looks all so good.
That
Blue
joke
Comet.
we filmed in there with me and the mouse.
Yeah, and then... Let's see, there's a Santa Fe Alco, what else? More Blue Comet. There's just a bunch deer heads. Brett says it kind of reminds him of Ward Kimball's collection of stuff.
In a way.
Oh yeah, here's the ACL depot in Winter Garden.
Yes, which is nice.
Yeah, they have the chassis system caboose.
Yes.
What is this doing in Florida? Probably got here because, CSX.
Well, yeah, because CSX and everything.
Yeah.
I think that's also why we got the Clinchfield caboose, because it was during the Seaboard System era, and it was used on road freights between Orlando and Lakeland. And it ended up at that scrapyard in Oviedo, like, hey, you can buy this for you for like $2. Like, sure. That's pretty epic.
Yeah. I once saw a chassis system caboose in Alabama. Just in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. Like, we were driving on a highway. I don't even think we were taking the main highway, and we're just, yes, chassis system. By the way, Virginia was the last state to mandate the use of cabooses. That law was repealed in 1988. Oh yeah, one amazing thing about the Historical Society of Winter Garden is they have an entire room focused around oranges. Just look at this. Citrus fruit.
Where's the CEO of Groveland? That's the real question.
I don't know, like, this is him, maybe.
Cursed oranges.c.
Yeah, and then just cans of oranges and, like, orange juice.
Well, because our whole economy is built on oranges, like it or not.
Yeah, more...
Heck, the Harrison Gulf had the most perishable freight per mile, more than any other Class 1 in the entire continent.
Actually, Brett, I have a quick question. How's the audio? Can you hear, like, Steven and Brandon okay? More citrus.
All of the labels that were based in Winter Garden. A lot of them. And that was the main industry of the T&G, was the Gus Hall.
Oh, yeah, and then this is the last image I have from me and Steven's meetup.
Oh,
Wait,
no!
It's Steven at his computer, the computer he's at right now, with his laptop.
Watching 311.
Yeah. And then staring at orange juice. I don't know. And then here's what I got from Central Florida Railroad Museum. I got a bunch of old copies of Railfan Railroader trains, NRHS Bolton, which Steven gave me for free, this Olympic Airlines route map, the Live Oak Perry and Gulf patch, which I might have lost. I'm not too sure.
No!
Yeah, I know. And then a bunch of older railroad, railroad paperwork. So.
Arn and back. And
outline of Central Florida railroads. Yes, this photo. Anyways, anything you guys want to share?
No.
Like,
yes,
Brandon, if you played in, like, Gmod, like, show stuff from the Minecraft server, we're gonna be playing on that tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Hold on. Let me get to my Minecraft screenshot folder. We have some very interesting NPCs on the server.
Oh, yeah, we have an NPC
not
mod.
Potter Griffith.
We're gonna send Michael some,
Just send them in the Discord. Send them in the Discord.
Alright. Yes, for it. I like how the Discord, picture is just Larry Shitmore.
It's Larry. Oh, by the way, some kids found some people from my school found my YouTube channel, and they're in Discord. The first video they posted was the Shitmore video.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they just posted as oh, here's a random video, or oh, here's what?
Oh, here's what Michael made. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, on the Minecraft server, which is a creative Traincraft server, there's a NPC. We got an NPC mod, and first of all, we have Joker from Family Guy. I don't know why. And then we got me. Like, there's me. That's just an NPC of my skin. And then
Joker
just
Family
got
Guy.
Donald Trump, Richard Nixon, Peter Griffin. I don't know. And then they put the NPC, except I was a Blaze. And wait, what's going on with Coda in the background?
I don't know. He's making an NPC.
T Kim, someone has DM'd me. Yeah, anyways, actually, post the Coda image, all the Coda NPCs, because those are
Legendary.
incredibly cursed. Oh, Bazinga, who's one of the people from Discord and TF2, just DM'd me Joker from Family Guy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Joker from Family Guy is honestly
He's my
I love.
favorite Family Guy.
He is my favorite Family Guy character. So yeah, they made a bunch of random ass NPCs of my skin. So there's Nevin, there's Coda. Brett has messaged me.
What did you say?
Subpar, I don't know. Who's Freddie Mercury? Is that Matt?
He's the lead singer for Queen, and he died.
He was a very big queer. I mean, gay person. Excuse me.
Yes.
Well, I know. No, but like, who is?
Also, sorry to interrupt Michael here, but
No, it's
also
fine.
like in real life America, we also have shootings every once in a while, which is not great. As you can see, the Union Pacific headquarters building was shot to hell and back, but
Oh my God, it's Elkhorn.
Uh,
That's my city on the server.
Rip.
Is Elkhorn.
yeah. Here's some more images of just epicness. So, yeah,
also
that's-
we also have done some big world edit mistakes, so now you can never go to the Nether. Here's why.
Didn't you disable the Nether?
No, I forgot to do that.
Oh.
So the Nether is still full of dynamite.
Oh god.
Damn it, Brandon.
We're gonna play on this server tomorrow, by the way.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I know.
Are we just gonna play on it, or are we gonna do a tour, or what the hell?
We're gonna do a tour, and then I'm gonna probably build some shit. Brett has messaged me.
Build your town, Nib.
Oh, Brett, I already...
Excuse me.
Brett, if you want me to share the images from B&O, I have my own images.
All right, let's see him then.
Baltimore, Ohio.
Okay.
Baltimore, Ohio.
Hey, the Baltimore, Ohio is my favorite railroad for like forever until it became Chesapeake in Ohio. Yeah, I know.
Until CNO was a thing.
You know what? It's sad that Michael doesn't have any family that actually worked for the railroad.
No, I do have an uncle that went to Utah and worked on a salt mine that connected with the Union Pacific in like the early 1800s, and I have his death certificate.
Oh.
Yeah, he died of a skull fracture in a mining accident in 1908,
shit.
Salt Lake City.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the only two people that I had, one of my grandfathers worked for the L&N, and the other one worked for SETI, or I don't know, it was like SPEPI or something. They did like maintenance away work in Illinois.
Hey,
And then on my
only-
step-grandpa's side, my grandpa's grandpa worked for the steam and diesel on the C&O.
My great uncle Hartford Odell Benefield worked for the L&N out of New Orleans.
Nice.
And apparently another person in my family, I forgot their name, worked for the IC out of Baton Rouge. Which is very
yes.
strange.
Okay, Brett has specifically requested that I share the images from the B&O meetup that we had like a year ago at this point. So I'm going to do that. For some reason, the first thing that the way it organized it is I took a bunch of pictures of the shit I got because it was a train show. So here's a Western Maryland SD35.
Signal.
Western Maryland.
And then here's Piggyback. Weird ass piggyback stuff that I saw that and I'm like, I should buy that. And then a Western Maryland thing. And then, I don't know, most of the images I have from B&O are just like, of images, of just the shit that they have there.
I'm just
Yeah.
casually waiting for George to pop up. I don't know where. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on in my throat here recently.
Yeah.
I was talking to Trent a few minutes before the call started, and he's also been having some coughing problems. So I'm not sure if it's just where I live or it's just me and
Alton.
Trent.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mm.
Here's
Oh,
just a
yes,
bunch of
David
random
Linden
stuff.
that couldn't.
Yeah. Look at this gentleman right here.
Who? I don't see him.
This,
Oh, there he is.
this mannequin.
It's a soldier.
Yes, from...
I wish I was a bitch.
Yes. And then here's just a bunch of... Brett will occasionally show up in the shots of these images.
Hold on, I need to go
yes,
talk
the
to the folks
Bredisms.
about the server.
Yeah, it's
I'll be
just...
back in a second.
Okay, that's fine. It's just generic, like, me... Oh, there's Brett right there. It's just Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum stuff. Here's that weird-ass electric that they had, which pulled trains through that one tunnel. Yeah, the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum, it's nice. And it's a lot of nostalgia
If it's not
for me.
inside, the roundhouse looks horrible. Done.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the B&O Railroad Museum has a lot of nostalgia for me, because it's like...
All right, I'm going to restart the server. The server's being unusually slow and laggy, so I'm going to restart it.
Oh, by the way,
I know, it was timed out.
They have a snack building, and they used a picture of 475 and slapped the B&O logo on the front.
That scares me.
Yeah, that is legitimately terrifying. What else? Just a bunch of random stuff. B&O RDC.
Should we talk about 311?
Eventually. I don't know. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, Ryan's computer decided to go shoot itself, and Brett, who's in the chat right now, is filming the Christmas special.
Which is great.
Yeah. Some of my favorite things at this museum are 7100. The
Mark F unit?
The Mark F unit, yeah. And then as we were there, the GP30, which I actually have a model of, was pulling in. And I think that's... Yeah, it started snowing, which, you know... Then, you know, the Yellow Belly, which, I mean, Allegheny.
Yellow gut.
Allegheny.
There's Brett again. I'm kind of rushing through these photos because...
Because what?
You know, I don't know. We need to get to other things.
Brett is...
Yeah, there's more pictures of Brett. Yeah. I mean... Baltimore, Ohio has gotten a lot more nicer. I need to go back there and see their Conrail SW100 and the new Domino sugar locomotive that they got. It's an FP10. Okay.
I have some news about the BGRM, folks.
Oh yeah, BGRM news. Bluegrass Railroad Museum.
So hopefully before Michael possibly comes to Kentucky for a week straight.
Yeah, it's over the summer.
Over the winter and over the summer and spring. BGRM plans to add another track in Versailles. They're going to repaint the Monon caboose and the Gimeno milk car, the thing that's literally covered in moss.
Hold up, I can get my image of that up. Hold up, Brandon.
That thing is head to toe moss on one side.
Yeah,
I'm not even
hold up.
joking. It's not even a milk car at this point. It's just a moss car.
It's just a moss car.
Oh, yeah, it's moss. Yeah. It's like a true Florida milk car.
Yeah, Brandon, I need a better image of us on the GP9 because the one that I have right now is incredibly low res because I accidentally deleted the original one and then I got this one from Discord, so...
Oh, shoot. Hold
on. If y'all want to know what the milk car... That's another really shitty image. The milk car, this is what it looks like. And then... So yeah, BGRM is a pretty nice museum. I guess I can flip through these images all real quick. This was in West Virginia. This is me and Brandon at the time. This is an R.J. Corman branch in Lexington, which just kind of dead ends. Apparently it used to go to the newspaper company, but it doesn't anymore.
Can you send me those pictures of me and you if you can?
They're all incredibly low res, so...
I don't care, man.
Yeah, okay. I need to find the...
Jesus Christ! The server alertifier spooked me.
They have a bunch of old C&O stuff. I don't have one of those at the IRM. Okay. Doodlebug, model, more C&O stuff. A lot of Chesapeake and Ohio stuff. Fake Searchlight, just random pictures of the GP9 that they have.
I love fake searchlights.
Tyrone, which is the end of track on the BGRM. Yeah, this is the siding. They have a lot of XC... Why is it always skipping the images? I don't know. They have a bunch of... Yeah, I'm just flipping through. It's 5 miles an hour, and then later on it goes down to 2 miles an hour because the track is so horrible.
Yeah, that washout place is terrible. I wish they would just figure out some way to fix it besides...
Doesn't IRM have one of those mics? I don't actually know. Yeah, more
Clag.
images of Clag off the GP9.
Do you know what's sad?
The Jeep 7 clags more than the 9 does, I think.
Well, it's Norfolk Western, so...
may never get steam power in regular operation again.
Oh yeah, the car that they have with the small model rare display and all the model rares is ex-Seaboard Coastline.
Which is very nice.
Yeah. It was originally built as a Pullman.
Yeah. Oh, it was an instruction car. Yes, I have a whole book on those things.
Yes, and then...
Well, there's one in Versailles.
And they were based in Rocky Mount, Miami, Orlando, and Richmond.
This is my
Because
favorite
Rocky Mount.
piece of BGRM equipment. The GP9 and the CNJ cab car are my two favorite pieces of BGRM equipment. There's Brandon.
GP10 when?
Paducah rebuilds. Well, the GP9 that they have there is a Paducah rebuild. MRS1, Bluegrass Railroad. The BGRM has a nice scheme. It just looks good.
It does. It's just a tuxedo scheme.
I like
but
how
blue.
that one image is me inspecting the Alco.
Yes, this is locomotive.
Brandon alt-Eing on one of the trucks like you can do with Gmod. Me and Brandon re-railing this. This is like a year ago at this point.
No, it's actually over. It's almost 2. It's working on 2 now.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
This summer was marked first year.
Norfolk and Western thing, but it's Norfolk and Western, so it's kind of gay. Chesapeake Western. Chesapeake Western is pretty epic. And then there's me and Brandon on the speeder, and then we realize that we can't see, so we duck down. Chesapeake Western, GP9, ICG, kind of shit rare, but ICG is cool. ICG has a cool scheme.
Oh my god, I kind of look creepy with the sunglasses.
And then me and Brandon, because the museum closed, we kind of like snuck up to like all these equipment in the Norfolk and Western GP9. So, and then we went out to the siding, and then the siding that they saw, and saw a bunch of random ass equipment. Milner. Also, one thing. Wait, Brandon, the milk car's been there so long, hasn't it like sunk into the rails?
No, the part where the diameter car, really the oldest thing that's literally there.
Yeah, this
the rear end of the diameter car and where the crane is where the track has sunken down into the ground. It's really weird.
I don't think there's another switch on the end of that siding, right? Oh wait, no. There is. Yes, there is. Because
it's impossible to go through the entire siding because the siding is paved over by the road.
Yeah. This is when we got up inside of it. It's Brandon getting off the element.
I actually have some more pictures if you wanted to go into a private call super quick, and I can show you
just send all the important ones and like.
I can't. They're too big to send over Discord.
Damn it.
That's why I sent it.
Okay.
Like if I have a picture of looking down, like I'm standing at the railroad crossing, and you look towards the signals, and you could just see how crooked and sunken the track has gotten over the years.
Okay, we'll do that. Here's the Southern Railway Combine that's now a meth shack.
Literally.
Here's that milk car that they're gonna restore. Us, just messing around.
Milner is fun. As long as you don't...
Oh yeah, it's paved over the tracks. So... There's the 2 power wagons. My dad got rid of this power wagon, unfortunately. So... That's gone now. That truck is gone now. And then there's Brandon's mom's power wagon.
Love room.
And then we were leaving, I got some shots of the bridge, which is pretty nice. And the Kentucky River and the distillery, and then here's some really shitty images. Here's a Shipmore in the Woods image.
Oh, God.
That's intentionally low res. Okay, we can go into a private call, and then Brandon can share the photos.
I'm trying to find the damn things. Alright, Steven, I'll add you in once I get find them.
I forgot to put the podcast image back up. Okay, hello. Welcome back.
La stream shall go on.
The stream shall go on, indeed.
Stream.
I'm trying to find the dang old picture.
Oh yeah, I guess while we're waiting for Brandon to get the photos, a bit of update. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, we'll do this after. Okay, so
this is the castle that's in for sales. I didn't mean to show this. No, not backup 16. What about backup 15?
How do I?
Ah, yes, here it is. Backup 15.
I can't unfortunately do full screen, so y'all are gonna have to deal with this image right here.
Oh God.
Yeah, sorry.
Right here. This area right here. I'm not sure. You could probably see it if you look underneath the Southern Combine. You can see how the rail just dips down right where the crane is. I think the crane It's been sitting there so long, it's sinking the track.
Yeah.
I have a fear that if I were to put a level across the crane right there, it'd be leaning towards the woods to the right, and it could fall over if it gets so bad or have a washout eventually to the right. And of course, the stuff out at Milliner just keeps rusting away until. Well, I mean, at least they're paying attention to one of the darn things, the milk car. Buzzard. That's my grandmother. Shoot. Where is the darn picture? Because they didn't stop in the museum. This one must be. Oh, here's the meth shack picture.
We need to recreate that in Gmod one of these days.
Oh,
the meth hall.
Yeah.
The meth hall.
Is that it?
That's a castle still.
Oh, Brandon's looking for more photos.
Trying to figure out where the picture was. It was a picture.
Oh yeah, they were repainting that caboose, caboose car. Where's that from originally?
Chicago Northwestern.
Oh God.
C&W.
The ACL of the Midwest. Oh yeah, there's the open air car that they have, the brand new one, which we're gonna ride, or we're gonna do the cab ride next time.
Yeah, we should definitely do the cab ride.
Actually, yeah, because I'm gonna be there for a week with you, Brandon. So one day we can do the cab ride, and the other day we can do the open air car.
So you're coming on the Friday, then the week, and then the weekend.
No, next summer. I'm not coming until next summer.
Okay.
I can't come over.
I don't know. I'm really sorry, folks. I can't find the image where. I guess Michael can just do whatever until I find it here.
Okay, so I guess I don't know. Anything else? Brett is asking if the MRS ones run.
Okay. One of them does, and it has a P3 on it, which is very weird because they either had M3s or RS5Ts. The one that's blue has a severe radiator problem, and the guy who was rewiring the control stand, and apparently the museum was either annoyed with him or the guy was annoyed with the museum, and he just gave up in the middle of the rewiring project, so that locomotive's not going to be able to run for a while. It makes me sad because the blue MRS-1 is what used to pull the main excursions all the time. And then it was the Fairbanks Morris, and then that one died, and then they bought the Jeeps. And that's how it went.
Anything else? Well, I guess. Excuse me. I was just yawning. Anything else? Steven, anything you want to talk about? Anything that you've seen or done?
Not recently. I'm thinking.
Well, I guess that covers this section. It's not really a formal thing.
Cool.
Did you find it?
Here it is, Chief.
Hold up.
It's a video, actually. If it would load.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look at the cars, and then look at the way they lean. That just shows you the way the track is over there.
Where actually? Hold up. Let me get up. Let me go on Google Maps. And let's actually show off BGRM because Bluegrass Railroad Museum is really cool.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a nice scenic little short.
I fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. Luckily, I am recording this. Damn it. Okay, doesn't matter. We will push ahead. Bluegrass Railroad Museum. It's in Lawrenceburg, Versailles. Not Versailles.
Why are you all the way in Texas?
Because
I don't live in Texas, man.
I don't know. Okay, so here's Bluegrass Railroad Museum. There's the MRS ones. There's the depot. Where are they gonna put in another track? I assume it's probably gonna go right.
I have no clue. I don't even know where the room is for another track.
Well, there's kind of a dead end siding right here that they might be able to put it in. So, yeah, and then that's where their GP9 parks, and then they have this line. It's a couple miles long.
Goes all the way to Lexington. It's owned by Corman.
Well, I'm going to the river. Yeah, here's the Kentucky River. And this is where they stop. And then this section over here, all the way into You can trace the old right-of-way all the way into Lawrenceburg. It's going to be turned into a rail trail.
Yeah, and my house is not too far away from.
Yeah, and then the line from Versailles into Lexington is owned by R.J. Corman. So,
And it actually still has lots of industries, hence the reason why they still own it, still use it now that it's not abandoned.
yeah, there's nothing past.
I personally think, folks, that if the bridge didn't develop that weird, I'm not sure if it's a sink or uplift in it towards on the Versailles side, and that coal derailment didn't happen in '71, the line would still be operated by Norfolk Southern, or R.J. Corman would operate the entire line and maybe even serve the distillery, possibly.
I mean, you got a trade off. Like the only half the about 2/3 of the line of the it's the Lexington Lawrenceburg subdivision. It's still there, but we got a nice railroad museum out of it, so I guess it's not all bad.
Yes. Also, the line that goes from Danville to Louisville, and the connection from Lawrenceburg to Lexington, was originally built in 1889 by a company called the Louisville and Southern Railroad,
Roughly
and then it became L&N, and then it became L&N / Monon, and then it was bought by the Southern, and still owned by the Southern.
Well,
Norfolk Southern.
Rebranded Southern, yes, Norfolk Southern.
Anyways, that's all fine and good. I guess railroad news. Canadian Pacific is like, we want shit now.
Gib.
Yeah, Canadian Pacific is buying the Central Maine and Quebec Railway, which I'm probably going to get up a map of that. Which, if you don't know, that is the successor to the Montreal, Maine and Atlantic, which is the railroad that is famous for exploding. Loch Megantic? Anybody?
Loch Megantic.
Yeah,
Megantic of
Yeah.
Lack.
Now, you gentlemen, I will say this, I'm not to brag, but you gentlemen have not had a cramped cab ride before. Think of 5 people in a GP7 high hood cab with dual control stands.
Damn it.
Think
5 people.
Think of 15 people in an SW 1500 in the sweltering Florida heats.
The only cab
That's
ride I've
CFRM.
had... The only cab ride I've had was the industrial switcher at Southeastern Railway Museum.
I've had 3. I've had 3. 2 were paid for and 1 was free. The free one was 4 years ago at Florida Railroad Museum down in Paris. They have a U.S. Army at GP7, but it's painted in L&M colors because epic. And I was standing there just foaming over it, and I had my engineer cap on, the same one I had. No, I didn't bring it to the meetup. It was too small by now. But anyways, the engineer, an old guy, he yelled, "Well, you have an engineer's cap, come on board." I said, "Mom, can I?" And my mom said, "Sure, just be safe." So I got in the cab, and I rode on the cab ride while they switched a few cars around in Paris. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
The other one was at Gold Coast Railroad Museum, and the other one was at Southeast Railroad Museum. And they were also both fun. Except for GCRM, because it was 15 people in a switcher cab in the middle of August.
Yeah. Anyways, back to railroad news, I guess. Canadian Pacific is acquiring the Central Maine and Quebec primarily to get to 2 places: Searsport, which is this town right here, and the Central Maine and Quebec has tracked rights to St. John, New Brunswick, which is right here.
Yay.
And this line was sold by Canadian Pacific in 1995. It became the Canadian American Railroad, where it then became the Montreal, Maine and Atlantic.
Yay.
No, it became Iron Road Railways in 1997, then the Montreal, Maine and Atlantic in 2003, and then in 2013, the big boom explodey killed 80 people, set town on fire, happened in the town of Loch Megantic, which is right here. And then it was the MMA declared bankruptcy because, of course, the MMA is possibly one of the worst railroads to have ever existed. And then Fortress Investment bought it, turned it into the Central Maine and Quebec, and now they're selling it to Canadian Pacific, the people who owned the line prior to 1995, for $130 million. Yeah. CP Heritage Units? Yeah, CP has some, I guess you could consider heritage units.
Oh, I still love CP. It is such a Canadian line.
Yeah, because we have a lot has happened 3 weeks, so I'm kind of glossing over a lot of this. Canadian Pacific also said that they would be interested, because, Genesee and Wyoming's being sold, right? So, Canadian Pacific said that they might be interested in acquiring some G&W short lines. And they specifically mentioned the what is it? The Quebec Gatineau Railway?
Wait, what's that?
The hell is that?
It's Canadian Pacific's old line to Quebec City. Here we go. It's this railroad right here. It runs from Montreal to Quebec City and then a line to Ottawa. And CP said they'd be interested in acquiring this from G&W, which is funny because they sold it to G&W and I don't actually know when. When did they sell it? 1997. So they're literally looking into acquiring their old line back again because CP has a long history of selling and then reacquiring lines for significantly more money. Yeah. And then they also said, and this is just speculation on my part, Chicago, Fort Wayne, and Eastern, potentially. So...
Okay, Michael, when you come to Kentucky and we go on the cab ride twice, make sure to get a tripod. Make sure you have a tripod because I tried holding my camera and the videos are so shaky. I'm watching through my old cab ride videos. It's best just to plop down a tripod and have it on a low thing in the cab if there's room. I wouldn't do that if we're in a Norfolk and Western Jeep, but if we're in the 7738, bring a tripod. It'll greatly help you.
Yeah, I probably will. Brett says CP is a standard rarity in Canada. No, that's Canadian National.
CN is just the UP of Canada at this point.
Yeah. What else? CSX said that they're no longer going to be... Oh, it's a joke. Oh. Well, I can't tell based off of Stream Chat. CSX also said that they might be not selling shit anymore, selling lines anymore. Which is kind of good, kind of bad, because I want to see more short lines, and, which, I don't know. And then Canadian Norfolk Southern is obviously selling a lot of their weird-ass equipment. So they sold the Fs. They sold an F7A and F7B to the Reading and Northern. So I was lucky. I was lucky to see those in Altoona before they left, and the weird-ass electric thing.
Oh, God.
999, yeah, that thing. I could go digging for the picture, but I don't really feel like it.
Why? There's no point.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi
there.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my. Good.
What's going on?
I don't know. Anything else? I could go into an entire spiel about, Oh yeah, Iowa Pacific is dying even more now. The Mass Coastal,
yes.
The Mass Coastal has entered just death.
Good.
Yeah.
Corn Pack is dead. Dance on his grave.
Yeah. Honestly, Iowa Pacific is oh god, why?
Illinois Central inspired scheme.
Oh, not Lincoln. Michael.
Yes.
I have a perfect shot of the 2 mile an hour section.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, let me turn on my screen again.
Hold up.
Scale of good to good. How good is it?
Scale of epic.
You can see what they did to avoid the washout.
$9.99 was sold to who? Some Railroad Museum? Funny if it ended up the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania. Anyways, yeah, that's a good shot of, the 2 mile an hour section on the BGRM.
Oh my! Why?
No.
I personally think that what they should do is they should get some dirt from wherever the fuck or somewhere, fill in where all the wood is, fill it up, and then straighten the track back out so you don't have to have that 2 mile an hour section. So trains can actually go 15 mile an hour through there like they're supposed to do, instead of 2.
Yeah.
Because FRA has rated the entire line to 15 miles an hour, but the museum has to individually put out signs for, whatever the hell. There could...
Yeah. Honestly, BGRM is... I can't wait to eventually go back to BGRM and see what's changed, because that just sounds fun. Anyways, I guess some other... It was sold to BUGX Diesel Motive Company. Who the hell are they?
Bug.
Hold up, I'm looking these guys up. BUGX. A lot of people were speculating it would end up on some random California short line because of, the strict regulations there for...
emissions and whatnot.
Yeah. These guys. Well, let's explore a little bit. Let's see what these gamers are all about. This is their website. Oh, it is ending up in California. Okay. Yeah.
Watch them put it into an SP paint scheme.
Apparently, they repair locomotives and then lease them out. Apparently.
Oh, that's a good shot of the equipment.
Yeah. I guess those are the guys who own it. It's a couple of older guys. Looks like they're having fun. They have an old Rock Island E8.
Oh God! Oh,
wait, no. This is just a shot, image of the Rock Island shops, and I don't know.
I was about to say, hold up.
Oh yeah, they're based out of Northern California, and apparently they do contract work for California short lines.
Imagine having Rock Island E8 on Los Angeles.
I mean, isn't there a Rock Island E8 at the what was it?
The one at IRM is not an E8. It's a GP something.
No. There's one at National Railway Equipment in Rock Island. Funnily enough.
Oh yeah, because doesn't someone own
Silvis
a yard there and there's full stuff?
Actually, I think it's the former Rock Island shops. Actually, I don't know.
Hey, is there something you're never gonna see anymore?
What?
Top of the damn milk car.
Apparently these guys have a bunch of F40s from New Jersey Transit.
What?
Yeah, I don't... That's kind of weird. Yeah, here's a picture of the locomotive now. Apparently this thing is going to end up in California, because nobody is surprised.
It's actually a college project, that locomotive was.
Yeah,
if I recall correctly.
Yeah, based out of Altoona.
Who knows? Maybe we'll make another 999 if we all end up there.
Yeah.
I'm not making a battery locomotive. I'll make some.
NYC is big now.
I'll make some gas. I'll make some natural gas powered locomotive.
Natural grass locomotive.
Natural gas.
Ooh, natural gas.
FEC.
Young Radiator Company. What the heck? I mean, it's a Jeep 7.
Bye.
Bye, who's leaving?
The lob is here.
Oh my God, look who's
Ryan's
here.
online?
It's Ryan. Ryan's in the chat.
Ryan, it's good morning. Hi, Ryan. Actually, speaking of Ryan, quick update on his series project. His computer decided to go commit It decided to go commit Rock Island, and so that resulted in 311 is obviously not canceled, but that resulted in a lot of the content being lost, which luckily we were able to find some of it. And our gentleman, one of the gentlemen in this chat for the Christmas special, Brett, A2 Studios, he is filming the special.
Which is completely epic on his part.
Yeah. and then Ryan's gonna edit it. So we can hopefully, despite Ryan's computer going, it's Penn Central.
Yeah.
Penn Central was saved because Conrail. Rock Island just straight up died.
It was cannibalized by its fellow class ones.
Yeah. So, luckily, I actually have my Rock Island Requiem, the bankruptcy book, right next to me.
Oh God, clowns.
Wait a second. Brandon, go back.
What?
Clowns?
Curse.
What?
Brandon,
What?
can you don't?
Curse.
Norfolk and Western clowns? the Norfolk and Western is a clown railroad, so...
It is clown.
Oh, there's the
Using
slope
steam
in the
until
there's the slope in the bridge I was
1960.
talking about. It's right.
Oh, yeah?
Right there.
There's an old there's a Classic Trains article that Brandon sent me about this. So...
What the bridge over the Kentucky River?
About the line, yeah. How before the bridge was taken out of service, the crews were so scared to go across, they would have a high railer. They would bring up a guy in a high railer, right? And there would be two guys in a high railer. One of them would take the train across, and the other would transport the crew across the bridge. There was also a runaway on it one time. With an SW50, because SW1500s worked this line,
And a Jeep 7.
So, can I join? Well, Ryan, we're probably gonna wrap it up in a few minutes. So, actually,
Very short stream.
I can't see why not. Sure.
Let's add the lob.
I mean, Ryan's always gonna be. I don't even think I'm gonna classify Ryan as a guest anymore. Just the person who shows up late.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna ask Ryan if he wants to join in on the stream tomorrow.
The Minecraft stream.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Mr.
Hello.
Wagner, would you like to join us tomorrow for a Minecraft stream?
You know damn well that with my internet server, I can't join anything y'all do in Minecraft.
This is hosted in Germany, so it might be a little bit.
No, I mean, here's the thing. If it's hosted in Germany, it's still, considering, the Wi-Fi ping, my ping will still be through the roof.
Anyways, Ryan, discuss what
Things.
happened exactly.
Okay. My computer, ever since October, has been held together by duct tape. Was held together by duct tape. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Now, for those who don't know, this computer has already been through a lot. It has gone over the Atlantic about 20 times. It has gone over the Pacific about 15 times. So, this computer has been well-traveled. So, it's definitely, I'd say if you're, fucking taking it, across countries every couple of months or so, it's gonna be banged up, It's not gonna, roll that well. So, I think
Are you allowed to bring a laptop onto an airplane, or does it have to go in the plane?
Oh yes, you can. Oh yes, you can. You can bring on airplanes. You can bring any electronic device you want. You just got to make sure it's in airplane mode. Or if you want to be a fucking shill and buy the airplane Wi-Fi, which you don't. No one does that.
By the way, a quick interjection. I'm gonna have to re-upload this podcast as a straight-up video for reasons I will not disclose. So,
Yeah,
I had to do that with the
just-
last
just-
one as well. It's fine though.
Can you send it to me in private DMs?
Sure.
Okay.
but so I think the motherboard just kind of fucking had enough. I think the irony of the situation is that they were able to back up the hard drive, but not the app data folder, which has all the trains content.
Yeah,
That just adds a little bit of insult to injury, but oh well. I mean, on the brighter side of things, Steve Laro, bless his soul, was able to basically redeem all my purchases. So,
Good.
yay.
And then
But
Brett came to the rescue.
Yeah, Brett. But the thing with Steve is that I'll probably have to buy 587 again because he didn't add it. He added the pre-SP1 version that I got for Ian, but oh well.
Oh. Maybe he saw the 587 reskins, which are all now lost, and he's like, I really shouldn't. I'm just
but I'll
joking.
have to bet that. Oh, he forgot to add the
And then-
E10.
It's fine, though. And then we needed the Clinchfield Elkhorn exit route, but I was the only person who had it. But it was on my old computer, which I now wiped, my old laptop. So, I found it on a flash drive, and then I sent it to you, and then you sent it to Brett for filming. And then I also have the old JMPT route, which also contains some of the reskins. So, which is nice.
Yeah. Hey, when was 587 was released after 4501? If I remember correctly. Yeah, okay, that means either way, I would still be using the TS12 version of 587 for chain. Yeah, alright. I'll upgrade that sooner or later. But Steve was really nice. He actually upgraded all of the other ones to the SP1 version.
That's nice.
Yeah. I will be also getting JR Club Car, so I do want to do some stuff with that. This new laptop, my dad, I think the funny thing is that my dad was picking up on literally everything that was going wrong with my old one. And so he was talking to my mom, and he was like, oh yeah, we need to get him like a proper one to maybe get him through college or something. And I'm like, oh wow. So, yay. So, gamers, moral of the story is always remember to fucking back up your stuff.
Which I'm gonna do after this.
Yeah, always make sure you back up your stuff. Yada, yada, yada. All that good stuff. So, in other news, I leave for the States in about, in...
7 days. A week.
Yeah, in a week. Well, in a week, less than a week, actually. In less than a week, I will be on an airplane. Yes. I will be on an airplane flying to...
You're cutting out, Ryan.
Oh, heck. Is this better?
That's fine.
Okay. But yeah. Less than a week on a plane to the States. Woo. So yeah, have fun with that. Also, editing for the Christmas special is going along nicely. I'm actually sort of proud of how the first few minutes are turning out. I mean, the intro, due to the lack of clips for the intro, I actually just used real world footage, which I think actually gives it a lot more merit. So, I want to see how the audience will react to that. Because if people like it, then I will have no reservations to remake it for everything, because why not?
Anyways,
Speak of the devil. There's 1218 and Michael and Ryan in real life.
Oh, we need to wrap this up, guys, because my sister's friends are coming over.
Thanks for having me on the show for the last 5 minutes. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel like this can become a normal thing.
Yeah, it's fine. We could call this Ryan's 5 minutes interjections. Anyways,
anything else? Does anyone want to say anything else before we leave?
Bickless, ATSF Bickless did nothing wrong.
Indeed. Steven?
Be quiet. He violated the Geneva Convention 45 times and firebombed Dresden. That's a war crime.
Reap the whirlwind?
Yes.
I don't know. Brandon, anything you want to say?
Larry Shipmore is coming to town.
Larry Shipmore is indeed coming to town.
Sherman is gay.
Indeed. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. Subscribe to these gentlemen, who I'll put all their channels in the description as soon as I re-upload this, because information. And please, join the Discord, follow me on BitChute, because I upload everything there. And actually, Ryan, I have to talk to you about that in a bit. But, and I'll see you all in the next one, which will probably be for the Minecraft stream tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.